Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, the famed Torrey Pines venue, and it's our opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
Now to the first hole.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This is his second shot.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
This would be a great up and down. Could it be? Wow. That was handy holding out from there. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the day. Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the second.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one, and you could be finding an early birdie.
Atta boy, good shot. He's hit this in the right direction. Will it get on the green? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Don't you love it when you don't even need a putter to make birdie?
And he's now the solo leader in this event. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This one's right of the green.
Second shot here on the third. And if this can go down, he'll save par. And now that finds him in first place. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
This one headed left.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Setting up here with a very long putt.
A clutch par putt.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
This is a bogey putt coming up. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And from the bunker here.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
That's disappointing. From one bunker to the next. Sitting at one under the card. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
And that makes him tied for first. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth The players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
And just in the first cut here. Quality shot, that one.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Okay, 1 extra club.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one is clocking in at 45 feet.
Watch this one break. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pine South Ridge. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
His second shot here.
Went straight down.
Woo, back there, horsey. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. And a par putt awaits him. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 8th at Torrey Pine South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce. It's heading to the bunker for sure.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. How close was that to going down? Putting for bogey here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. Runs right against the boundary fence, and it requires 2 big shots.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a 3rd shot. There is a nice little shelf there. If it pins up top left, watch the spin down on the right hand side. Watch it go in the hole maybe.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Nicely done. Sitting at 1 over. And this one is for his par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Go in. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South Ridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
And that one has come out of the bunker and onto the green, but a long way away. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup. Okay, Good start at the junction. It's going to indicate right.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
He's got this for his part.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
Yeah, and not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Wow, what happened there?
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Second shot here on the 11th. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Currently at +1 for the day. Rich, in your opinion, is this the hardest par 4 on the entire West Coast?
If it's not, it's certainly top 2. The only other one that I could think that it would come close to is probably the 10th at Pebble, especially with the tee box all the way back there. You know, it's just, it doesn't have the scenery, but it has the demand that you can't geek a drive out there and expect anything good to happen, and you certainly can't afford really to have a bad iron shot either. It's just a strong par 4. Again, different look than what you have at 10 at Pebble, but it's the difficulty is just the same.
From around 180 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. Okay, that'll work. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
3 feet to go here to the hole. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by 4 strokes. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Sitting at +1. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
From about 130 yards here.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Trying to get to even par with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
Now 4 back after that hole. '15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
That should find the fairway. Standing over his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt for a spot in the top 5. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like a strong 25 feet.
Ooh. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. He finds himself in a share of 15th position. '16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. That's a nice putt. He'll take that.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Oh, is this another Rosang highlight?
This was her third.
Let's return to live play now. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Oh, nice stroke. You've got to like the look of this. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. Here we are at the final hole of Torrey Pines South. So historic. There's been some very cool moments over the years. One of the more famous holes on the PGA Tour.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And this putt to move into a tie for second. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Well, it's a good effort, just missing the birdie there. and finishing up with a par here today. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
They are definitely a fair way off pace, but listen, you can't go out there and play like they did today against this world-class field and expect to finish anything where they did. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.